Section 4 of the 25th Amendment empowers the Vice President and a majority of the President's cabinet to determine that the President is no longer fit to serve as President. It was attempted on President Trump in 2017.
A discussion of the 25th Amendment was simply Rod raised the issue and discussed it with me in the context of thinking about how many other cabinet officials might support such an effort.
Well, I've been speaking out about the invocation of the 25th Amendment since early this year because I do think the President is not equipped to do the job.
And recently, after the Capitol riot.
And I don't know where his cabinet has been all of this time, but it's long overdue for the 25th Amendment because this man is no longer capable of serving the United States of America.
Of course, Trump's mental fitness wasn't the real issue. It was his pro-America rhetoric that drove the Democrats to abuse Section 4 of the 25th Amendment.
President Donald Trump, who tweeted, quote, "Crazy Nancy is the one who should be under observation. They don't call her crazy for nothing."
But when it comes to mental fitness, Biden has in just 1 month proven he is out to lunch and a prime candidate.
We expect these additional 200 million doses to be delivered this summer. And some of it will come as begin to come in early summer, but by the midsummer that this vaccine will be there. And the order, and that increases the total vaccine order in the United States by 50%, from 400 million order to 600 million. This is enough vaccine to fully vaccinate 300 Americans by end of the summer, the beginning of the fall.
It's clear, to me at the least, that US President Joe Biden is struggling with dementia and is clearly not up to the task he's been sworn in to do. It was quite telling that while President Biden was playing Mario Kart and napping all of last weekend, apparently he had no official duties, his ambitious deputy Kamala Harris was telephoning foreign leaders. Biden started off by excusing the genocide against the Uyghur people by the Chinese Communist Party. He dismissed it as just Chinese cultural norms.
The central principle of Xi Jinping is that there must be a united, tightly controlled China. And he uses his rationale for the things he does based on that. I point out to him, no American president can be sustained as a president if he doesn't reflect the values of the United States. And so the idea, I'm not going to speak out against what he's doing in Hong Kong, what he's doing with the Uyghurs in western mountains of China, and Taiwan trying to end the one China policy by making it forceful. I said, and by the he said he gets it. Culturally, there are different norms at each country, and their leaders are expected to follow.
But then he went on to suggest that blacks, Hispanics, and people who live in the country aren't really smart enough to get online.
A lot of people don't know how to register. Not everybody in the community, in the Hispanic and the African American community, particularly in rural areas that are distant and or inner city districts, know how to get online to determine how to get in line for that COVID vaccination.
In a short time, the case for Section 4 of the 25th Amendment regarding Joe Biden will reach epic proportions. John Bound reporting.